The 5 habits I will talk about today made my physique go from this to this. Habit number 1. You always need to have structure and a routine. A routine is a checklist of habits you perform or do. And the same thing you need to implement in your fitness. Let's begin with the easiest. You always need to train the same days a week and the same times. So for example, if you're training 3 times a week, you say, all right, I will train every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. And I will train right after school. So from 4 p.m. in the afternoon to 6 p.m. And then you do that every single week. And why, you wonder? Because if you have a routine and you stick to it, it will become so incredibly easy to stay consistent. And we all know that consistency is the key to building a better physique than 99% of people. Just stick to it and you will get a better physique than the majority of people. Habit number 2, intermittent fasting and training the first thing in the morning. If your priority, if your biggest goal in life is to build an aesthetic physique, you need to train first thing in the morning before school. When you wake up, your mind is rested, you can think clear, your body is ready. You have something I like to say, 100 brain points. You wake up with 100 brain points. If you then grab your phone, you start scrolling on it, you lose 5. Now you have 95. You go to school, you lose 50 brain points. And then when you work out in the afternoon, you have like 30 left and you need 40 to have a perfect workout. So when you wake up and your priority is to build an aesthetic physique, you go straight to the gym. Because now you have 100 brain points to use on your session. You can hyper focus on the sets and train as hard as you can and think about the form and do everything you need to do to have a perfect workout that will massively improve your progress. And I remember when I was 16 years old and I wanted to train in the morning because I had so much studying to do in the afternoon. Let's train 5 o'clock in the morning. And the first week I did it, I always ate something before, like a little pre-workout meal. And the thing was, I felt so sluggish after that, and I got so hungry and tired, exactly like in the afternoon. But then one day I forgot to pre-make my meal the night before. So I said, all right, let's go to the gym without a meal. And I felt so light, so agile, so flexible, so ready to just crush a gym session. I've never felt this way before. And I remember that session was amazing. And after that, I never looked back. I just woke up, went straight to the gym, didn't eat anything. You don't feel hungry, you don't feel full, you're just right in the middle. Perfect. That's why I recommend intermittent fasting. You wake up, don't eat anything, go straight to the gym. You can use all your brain points in there. And then when you come back, you shower, you fix yourself, and then you can eat something. Then you go to school and you can just waste your brain points on these unimportant tasks. Habit number 3, training brutally hard. There's nothing that will build you more muscle than actually training with high intensity. The reason we go to the gym is to regrow our muscles, and they only grow if we destroy them. And the more we destroy them, the bigger they grow. And this is the key part in training. If you train light, they get destroyed a little bit. If you train hard, they get destroyed more, and the muscle regrows bigger. So if you want to get as much results as possible in the time you are investing in the gym, you need to train hard. And what I mean by training hard is you can't do another rep. You're trying and you're shaking. Your head is red. You can't breathe. And when you drop the weight, you feel a little dizzy because your brain needs more oxygen. That's what hard training is. You need to train brutally hard if you want to get brutally good progress. Habit number 4. Always put form and technique first. The biggest setback we can possibly get is an injury. It will kill your gains like nothing else. If you can't train for 4, 5, 6 months because of an injury, you have lost basically a lot of gains, and you need to rebuild it all. You need to make it a habit that when you do an exercise for the first time, you go onto YouTube, search the exercise name, and put form behind it. For example, lateral raise, form. Then you watch the first video and you implement everything the person said in the video. And for 1 or 2 workouts, you try it out slowly with some light weight until you feel comfortable. Because I can tell you this, bad form and high intensity training go together like this. What will come out here in the middle? Injury. The biggest setback and the biggest lose of gains we can possibly get in the gym is an injury. That's why we need to prioritize form and technique. And then when we have done that, we can push the intensity as high as we need it to. And then it goes together like this. Good form, high intensity. Damn, you got a very good results down here. So that's very important. Always learn technique first. Habit number 5. Not switching training programs all the time. Or better said, picking one you like and just grinding with it. Sticking with it. Grit. There is so much fuzz out there in the fitness world. Everyone thinks they know the best and that is better and this is better. But the only one who knows the best is you. You know the best. You know how often you can train. You know which exercise you like. You know what your goal is. You know all these things. And the only one who can do the best for you is you. You need to show us a fitness program that you like. No one else needs to fit accordingly to your goal, your time, your favors. And if you like a workout plan, you will enjoy going to the gym more, and therefore you will stay more consistent. And consistency, we all know, is the biggest hack to achieving a better physique than 95% of people out there. If you just stay consistent for a couple of years, and I will not lie to you that you can make good progress in 3 or 6 months. But if you want to get a better physique than 95% of people, 99% of people, you will just need to stick to the gym for a couple of years. Because the majority of people don't have the patience for that. They don't have the grit for that. It's so easy, just stay consistent. It's so freaking easy, but still people are fat and skinny and complaining about the physique. Just stay consistent, damn. 3 times a week, stay consistent for a couple of years, damn. You look better than 99% of people. So stick to your program that you have chosen. Just go for it. Maybe every 3, 6, 12 months you change it up a little bit, try a different one. See what you like, adjust it to your goal. But not more often than 3 or 4, 5, 6 months. Just stay on the path. That's how you'll make progress. And if you do that, if you stay on the path and you just stick to one plan, you won't waste any time. And if you don't want to waste any more time, I'm right now making a course that will teach skinny teenagers and skinny high school students how to build an aesthetic body. And I have a lot of bonuses, for example, 5 proven to work, made by me, workout routines that will build you an aesthetic physique, and I've explained every single form. I've made a detailed explanation of every single form that I've mentioned in those workout plans, because form is so incredibly important. If you're interested, check out the link in the description or go to my bio and click on the first link there. Thank you very much for watching and see you around. Wow!